welcome, welcome. So, like I haven't had enough of this game in the last couple of days, we're going to do some more. We're going to get some more done. We're going to see if we can't figure out some more stuff, because I'm sure there's a ton of stuff I haven't seen. I am impressed with the level of puzzles and secrets and things to find in this game. I've been playing it for, if this is my fourth stream, probably about 7-8 hours so far, and I haven't seen everything. And every time I come on, there's definitely a new, what's happening? An intro. There's definitely a new thing that I've uncovered. I want to skip this, please. I want to go back. Okay. Profiles. Day 16. Why am I on the second save? Who does that? Okay, so we can have different profiles. That's great. For some reason, it's automatically saved me into the second save, which I hate a little bit. But we're going to go into day 17, see what nonsense I can find today. So I've still got my notebook full of notes now, and it is full of notes, and I don't know what to do with any of said notes. None at all. I've got a feeling these picture things are an anagram of some description, but I have so many, like way too many S's for it. I mean, it could be like a sentence, but I don't know what order this goes in. There's way too many letters for me to pick out an actual sentence. So, with that being said, let's go and open some doors. Okay, so we kept that letter. That's interesting. Why would we keep that letter? Okay, let's see what nonsense. Because we had that thing yesterday as well with the periodic table, didn't we? Push 3 up after 9. Push what? 3 up after what 9? Like, what are you talking about, game? Should we stick the den here? Stick the den there. Okay, got a corridor. And the corridor is always unlocked. And then we can stick the drawer. Oh, we don't have a gem. Okay, so we've got to corner ourselves here. So let's stick the parlor. Do we want keys or diamonds first? Gems. Diamonds. Where have I got diamonds from? Who even am I? Let's put the nook there. Okay, so first things first. Let's go. Should we go in the den? We've got to go through to both of them because... Okay, so that's the same. What about our paintings? Oh, hang on. These are different. Bridge Bride. Okay, Bridge Bride. So that's another G. Sure, I've got a G. Oh no, I didn't. That's the first G. I don't know. I genuinely do not know. We picked up there's no chest in here today. Anything lying around that we need to pay attention to? What time is it? What is that? Okay, so it's like 25 past 8. Is that in the morning? Okay, so we can open these two doors. So let's see about this one. What have we got? The pantry is going to cut off the nook. The chapel will see us through. The parlour will also cut off the nook. Which is fine, I guess. Does mean we're not going to open up that corner of the building though. Should we put the chapel there before we get any? Let's get rid of the chapel. Because you can't take any, did I just waste a step by going in there? Never mind. And then this way, whatever we do, we're going that way. So, put the billiard room in there. Okay. Let's pop to the nook and get the key. And open this door. See what we can get round here. The drawing room might be a good shout because then we can. Right, let's get the drawing room there. Mostly because we can get a dead end down here. Then we can open up our first dead end without worrying. Okay. So we looked at all these. These are the same, yes? Yes. Okay, so the stained glass is the same. That's good. Anything hidden around? Okay, so we've been to Nook. So let's go have a look in here. We still don't know the code for this. There's no real clue as to what it is. The only thing in this room that I haven't figured out what on earth is happening is why all of these paintings have got little arrows going from the feet. Like, what is that? Why is that? Does this give any indication? No, that's just a clue for the... What is this? We've done car and cart, I think. Car and cart. Yes, we've done that. That clue has already been gotten. And they... See, these things with the paintings, this keeps appearing in different orders. So I can't fathom for the life of me what I'm meant to do with that. Okay, let's open this door. Storeroom. Okay, let's get the storeroom because we need the stuff. So let's get the stuff. We've done stag and tag. We already know that chess piece is in here. Let's get me some keys, get me some gems. And we found that drawing that I still don't understand why it's there. Anything else? Okay, so we don't need to go back in here. So let's go and open this door, see what happens over here. We've got the parlour. We could put the parlour there, I guess. Although, yeah, maybe the parlour. Should we continue going through? Let's see if we can figure this one out today. Wind up key. What have we got here? I think that was P and Peak. All three statements are false. Well, that's a lie. Two statements are false. The gems are in a box. with a false statement. So if that one's the lie, one of these two other ones has got to be the truth. So let's try. Nope, that was wrong. So was it the white box? Who knows? I am losing the will to live with that, to be honest. Okay, the pantry gets us out of here. That's nice. We can pop that pantry. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and start opening up this side of the building before we get too much into, where do I want to go? Chapel, the den, the entrance hall. Let's lose a coin. That's the only sad thing. The den. The nook would get me the same way. That's okay. Let's wander through. Anything in here? What is this? See, that's the same two things, and I can't tell. I think that might be hands and hand. And I know that's really like simple, but I don't. Or is it bar? No, because bar and beads doesn't make any sense. No, I can't. Okay, what have we got going this way? Bedroom, library. Shall we get the library? Okay. What have we got? I think it's desert and dessert. Oh, we can read some more stuff. We can borrow another book now. So we saw the drafting strategy. We don't need that anymore. What about Sightseer's Guide to Reddington? That's got to be relevant, right? Should we just get that one? And then we've got a book upstairs. I don't think there's anything else in here. So let's see what we can draft. Going this way. Oh, the aquarium. The aquarium is every colour of room. The conference room. Let's get the conference room. This is where that code is. But also where this is. After meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. I don't know what that means. Is it plain and plan? Have I got that? Plain and plan, yeah. This is about special rooms. And then everything will be gathered in here. So we can come back here and grab a bunch of stuff if needed. So shall we, let's open these two doors. What do we have? A bedroom that's going to close us off. A closet that's going to close us off. Okay, let's not waste a door. Let's get the closet and get the items out of it. What have we got? Coin purse. And a gem. Perfect. Is that stairs and stars? Have I got stairs and stars? Yep. We've already had that one. Stairs and stars. Okay, so we've got the spare room, boudoir, patio. Spread diamonds in each green room. I don't want to get us trapped in this corner, because otherwise we're going to go. Let's put the spare room there. I don't want to go in there just yet. I want to go back around to the billiard room. So we're going to go back through the library, down through the corridor, up through the den, that's got to be relevant. Those two never change. Let's go and do the adding. Anything on here? Oh, there's a coin on here. That's good. Okay, let's grab, what's this? Road and rod. Do I have that one? Road and rod. Yeah, we have that one. Okay, let's do some adding. Oh no. So is it 4? Is it 4 by 4? Is that what we're doing? Square, 4 squared, 4 by 4? Is that? Okay, let's try it. Let's go with 16. Okay, that's right. 3 by 3 is 9. And then minus 4 is 5. And 5 divided by 5 is 1. Okay. 5 times 5 is 25, I believe. 5 times 5 is 25, isn't it? Yes, 5 times 5 is 25. Stop doubting yourself, Emma. 25 minus 5 is 20. 20 divided by 5, no, times by 5? Wait, which order does it go? Times by 5. 20 times 5 is 100. Divided by 5 is 20? This game is making me doubt myself so badly. So badly. Okay, a couple more keys. That's good. Okay, let's see what happens when we try and open this door, because this one is the one that's potentially going to have us cut off. So we've got the hallway, a break box. The security room will completely cut us off, but the hallway will get us up. And we need a couple of up paths. Okay, so we can go in here. That bottom door is going to be closed. What's this? Tie. Is that tie and tier? Tie and tier. So the missing letter is R. I wish I knew what the hell that meant. This is about the lies. No, the doors. Okay. Where can we go today? The dark room, the gym, the kitchen. This might screw us over. But at least we have the spare room. If we put the dark room there, then we can go around, can't we? And watch it, that's a hell of a way to go. How many steps have I got? 25. It's probably not smart. Should we go this way and risk it? Okay. Left or right, left or right, left or right, left or right. That one. Okay, the bedroom's got us blocked off, but that's fine. These are something. For what? What is that? Do I need to be some sort of botanist to figure this out? What is that? Did I write this down? Stage and... Yeah, stage and flower herb. I couldn't figure this out the last time. Oh, there's another pawn in here. I don't think I've written that down. Where's my chess pieces? Okay, bedroom. Bedroom is another pawn. But what does it mean? Okay, so we're going to have to go take a risk down here. That door's locked. We've got 5 keys. We can use one. Let's go this side this time. Oh, the West Wing Hall. We've got card and car. We have cart and car, but not card and car, which is a D. I have so many letters. Am I meant to interact with these? What am I meant to be doing? Is it going to become apparent at any point? But this is about... Yeah, we know about this. So let's try for the West Wing Hall. Boudoir. Okay, the boudoir it is. Well, that's bath and vial. What? What else would you call that? Interesting. I don't know on that one. So we have bath and some sort of sample vial test. Blood. Bathe and bath? Oh, but that wouldn't make any sense. Okay, I don't know on that one. We can go and open the safe. We've done this a million times now. I say a million times, I've done it like twice. I know there's a gem in here which we can take. We don't need to look at the letter because we've seen that letter a million times. What about test? I don't... I don't know. That is a new one. Okay, can we get anywhere from here? Oh, the observatory is going to take us up to... This is just going to close us off. So we should get the conservatory for now. And we've got, let's see the painting. Oh, okay, pilot and plot again, I think. Let's check out today's. Oh, so we've got another gem and the twins. Interesting. So it isn't just going in numerical order then. Okay, I really need. Have we got? Can we open these doors? Okay, let's see if either of them are unlockable. I would like to not. Okay. The gym. The gym's gonna screw me over, but maybe there'll be something in here. Okay, a locked door. So we've got no choice but to cut ourselves off here. So if we put the patio in, okay, put the patio in, right, okay, of course that's going to be blocked. So anything in this patio I can pick up. Nope. What is this? Okay, that's just about the dig spots. That's massively unhelpful. Well done, game. Okay, so I guess we've got to try and unlock that one then with the key. I've got 4. It's going to be fine. I suppose the garage wouldn't be too bad a shout, seeing as, mind you, the dining room is a waste of a door. But is that also a waste of a jet? But just get me 3 more keys. What does this say? Oh, this is about him being absent. Got anything in this room? Well, there are the keys. I don't know what that does. Anything else? I would like to take a tool, please. Oh, what's this? That's corn and storm? That doesn't make any sense. Wheat. It's not corn, is it? It's wheat. Grain and rain. Grain and rain. Okay. Rain. There's another G. What is this? We're going to have to go back to the observatory. I'm not going to have enough steps to do this. kind of trap myself in and I need to get all the way back to the pantry. Boudoir. This doesn't give me any more steps. West Wing hallway. So what have I learned today? I have learned nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, I can't make it. Okay. I am a little stumped here. Okay, we can always put the storeroom here, can't we? Get some stuff first. We can work around this. Okay, we've done Bridge and Bride. I wonder if you write them down in the order you get them on that day, whether it gives you a word or... So what would Bridge and Bride be? G. I'm going to write them down. G. Just to see if the order that you get them in has any relevance. Hallway gives us lots of options. Or what does this give us? This is the one I don't know. So it could be prayer. But then what would the other thing be? That to me is a crowbar. That's prayer. Those are prayer beads. The only difference is the hands. So I'm gonna put S. And then let's see, which way should we go? Should we go to the end? We've got the nook, the parlour. Let's not spend everything straight away. We're gonna need keys more later on. We're gonna need gems. Not that I can ever get these gems anymore because I'm too dumb for this puzzle. Anything else around here? Oh, what are the stupid pictures in here? Desert and desert. So that's another S. So far we have GSS. Unhelpful. Massively. The box next to this box contains gems. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. That is a lie. A box next to this box is true. Also a lie. So this must be true. The box next to this box. So maybe it's this one? I'm guessing. There we go. We got ourselves some gemmies. Okay, spare room, bedroom. We don't want to cut ourselves off just yet. This spare room means a lot of walking back and forth. Okay, let's get the bedroom. Okay, we've got plain and plan, which is an E. What are these things? Let's get the items. Could have got the passageway then, couldn't I? Start and stairs. At least we've got a dice. Okay, fine. Let's go back. Why am I trapped? Right, I've got to go the other way through the entrance hall now. Den. There's a good start to the day. There's a chest in here. Pin and pine, E. See, now I've got 2 E's and I, 2 S's potentially. That's not making a word. None of this makes any sense. Corridor in there. We'll come back through there in a second. Although I really need to see what the paintings are, if there are any. Oh, I'll come back in a second. What have we got? The office. The billiard room. Stag and tag. That's another S. None of this makes any sense. let's do the counting. 5 times 5. It's 25 minus, so it's 5 again. Oh. Okay, so 18 minus 16 squared. No, what is this? That can't be right. Maybe it's both of them squared? $16 squared. I don't even think I can do that maths in my head. It can't be right because the difference would be too much. Right. 5. I don't know what this means. Is it after we've done that calculation? So the answer would be 2 squared, so 4. Okay. That was painful. Okay, so 20 minus 18 is 2 squared again. Okay. Oh, that's giving me an eye twitch. Seriously? Okay, this is going to do nothing for me other than block me in. So let's get a key. And then we're going to have to go up through the corridor. Any extra bits and pieces in here that you want to give me? No. Okay, so let's go back through the den, up through the corridor. What's my letter of choice in here? Bat and bath. So that's a H. This is not making any sense. It's just not making any sense. Okay, the chapel's gonna have to be the one. Yeah, steal all my money. Fine. Right, what can we get in here? Ooh, let's get the because we're kind of blocked off anyway. I mean, that does give us an extra. The terrace means it's going to give us more. Should we try? I mean, let's be honest. I feel like I've mostly ruined this run anyway from blocking myself off all the way across there. I think the dog wants some dinner as well, so take a break in 2 seconds to get him some food. me another cup of coffee before the balking starts. Let's get the pantry. All right, Archie, I'm coming. Yes, I know. Okay, the commissionary will get us up. This is great, but what does it mean? I mean, sand and that is another S. I'm going to leave you to think about that while I go and just get some food for this poor dog before he starves to death, because you know. I'll be right back. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. Right, dog has been fed, sort of. I've put dinner out for him. He's ignoring it. I can buy gems. Oh, I could buy. Imagine if I could just buy a sledgehammer. Okay, buy gems. That's what the book told me to do. I wish I understood these letters were about. Okay, we need a key. Can I go anywhere else? Nope, this is my only option. The drawing room is going to give me 2 more options. We still need to figure out this width thing. I don't know what the code is for that. What's the... Oh. Ten and tent. That's a T. There's no way. This is way too long for an anagram. Let's try and go across. Of course, it's going to be a dead end. Can we try and get a decent passageway? The spare room's going to take us further across, so let's put that in there. Don't need to pop in there just yet though. Let's go and see what we can get up here. Of course it's locked. Cool. Right, the gym is going to be a pain in the butt as far as it does give me 2 options for doors. Should we risk it? The dark room also gives me 2 options for doors, but will screw me over. Okay. Should have got the breaker room there, shouldn't I? But that door's... okay. We got a key card. Did I get the key card on this run? Got the key card. Check me out. Okay, so let's get this one. Right, we've got the library. There's a plan and plane. No, plan. Oh. Yeah, plan and plane. E. Gish. A sightseer's guide. Who's had this out? And Babbage. Oh, is this going to tell me what that plant is? Or no? Okay. The 3rd largest city in Fen Aries, and site of its former capital, Reddington, is synonymous with mountains, mystery and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Underground. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. The Botanical Gardens. Reddington's most popular attraction and a guaranteed crowd pleaser, the Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its how would you pronounce that? Ajuran? Canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. Okay. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, botanical gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. A specimen of holly unique to Reddington's mountains. Ilex. Should I write that down? I'm going to write it down. Ilex X Mesave. A-E. Who knows? Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Why are we calling it realm? Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Espen, has until recently been a private residence, serving as family home to the Espens since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Espen, his oldest son, Lionel Espen, left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Aries when Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine a tranquil, serene stillness. Rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fen Airy's premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Mount Holly. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. Okay? It is only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded, whether or not they actually summit. Tongue twister? On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the mainway station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station, in a time when the Realms trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of nests of tents and torches. Nests? Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. Okay, and then we have a map. Do I need to keep this map? Am I going on an adventure? I'm gonna take a photo. Where's my phone? Okay. Photo taken. Right. So maybe I need that map. Maybe I don't. The borrower's relevant. I can see what date it is. It's 1993. What was I doing in 1993? Okay, so I guess we're going this way then. Oh, we don't want that. Which is the one I want before? Oh, for God's sake. What did that last book tell me? Foyer. I want the foyer first. The attic. I've never been in the attic. I know that's going to close us off. But shall we? I don't think we're going to get much further. Shall we see it? It's got 8 items in it, and I've never been in here. And it does say, if in doubt, right, compass. Magnifying glass. This is the room you want. Gem. Letter. Okay, is there anything I need to see? Now we have this. Change the ending to political. Sure. Dear Ms. Marigold, thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we have come to the conclusion that although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalogue and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you. Otherwise, it has been recycled. Harsh. You could at least send it back. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Tommy Shanders, Editor, Ruffington Red Publishing Children's Book Department. And then we've got a code. Change the ending to political. I wonder if that code's relevant at all. 02117 2765. Brain. Got no brain. Okay. I hope that doesn't count as an item. What's this? Deposit box key. Cool. Ooh, lockpick. Sledgehammer. Not mad. Gem. Okay, the bishop again. Is that a bishop? Am I? Okay, so the attic has a bishop. Attic. I can't even spell. Attic bishop. I'm sure that's bishop. Okay, fan and a flan. That's an L. I really don't know what these letters are for. I feel as if I'm being led down a merry path. Can I see it? Window. Ooh, nice. Okay. Yes, so if in doubt, draft a room you've never seen. Card, sledgehammer, lockpick. Okay, so let's go and see if we can pick the lock in this here room here. Lockpick, please. Oh no, this is just gonna let me. Okay, left or right? This is gonna be the. Okay, the archives. But the archives also be screwing me over. What are the letters in here? Stag, stage, E. Oh, I put that on the wrong thing. There's so many. That can't be a word. So many E's. Anything on the desks? We've read that book. We already read it. Okay. So that's blocked off. So our only option is this door. I would like to lockpick it, please. Right, the furnace blocks me off. That's a risk. We could take this shot and get this opened up. And then we've got two options for doors. Plus, I've got the key card, so I can set this to... What have I missed? One trunk. Yeah, no, that's in the... I know where that is. Key card system settings, security level. We can set it to high because we have the key card, so we can just do that. I know what I wanted to do. Now I've got the... What have we got here? Swan song. Okay. Swan song. Okay, terminal password. So, planet and plane. T. Okay. Nope. Can I log into this now? Swan song. Ooh. So now we know that. Staff services, let's see what this says. Punch in and out. This service has been temporarily disabled. As of November the 4th, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly and all domestic staff have been placed on an extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. See Mrs. Babbage for more detail. Staff announcements. Saturday, November the 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Your friends in faithful service. Okay. Request schedule change. Can't do that. Special orders. Oh. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favourite fruit, the commissary, not commissioner. Why have I been saying commissionary? The commissary is now taking special orders for all members of staff. Place a special order. Oh. Metal detector. What does the metal detector do? I've never seen that. Should we get one? Approve order. That's Remote terminal access. It is possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA. Alright, everything's offline. There are no terminals. Right. Electronic mail. The permissions of this terminal do not allow for access to the electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the office. Okay, so I have to go to the office. What about data transfers? Currently unavailable. Glossary of terms. Oh, this is interesting. Contraption, dead end, dirt, dirigiblocks. In the commissary, players may find an arcade cabinet for the popular game Dirigiblocks. To the dismay of board members of the staff, the cabinet has not been in working order for the last several years. Although the game is not currently accessible, it is scheduled to be added in a future patch. Okay, Dirigiblocks coming. Gold, green room, gems, east wing, luck. We all need a bit of it. Luck determines the likelihood that you will find additional items in rooms on your estate. Luck can be raised by certain items and rooms marked on their floor plan via clover. Okay. Payment source, permanent. Permanent changes do not reset. Tomorrow. Okay. So there's nothing in there. I need to get to the office then. Should we open these doors? Oh. Where are they going to take me? Up and down. Let's try this one first. This is the down one. Yeah. I forgot about this. Should we... Can we get the lab? Should I see what this is? Let's risk it. Okay, the breaker box. Cool, I don't really need that right now. Lockpick, please. I don't seem to be able to unlock it. Cool. Okay, the courtyard is a good shout. I don't really want to lose half my steps. Let's go see what we've got. What do I have in? I have a sledgehammer. Doesn't happen to be a shovel hanging about, does there? That is a metal detector. Oh. That was me saying that I'd never seen a metal detector. And then the next thing we find. Boudoir. The vault. I have never seen the vault before. That only gives me 40 coins. I don't really need the coins. Should we get the boudoir for now? See what's in here. If anything. The metal detector's blinking. Right, let's just open this. That was hiding. Okay, let's try here. Oh, come on. I've never seen the ballroom. Should we give that a shot? Okay, there's something around here. Clara and Simon. That's me. These are numbered, and the one in the had the word message on it, but I can't remember what that number was. Under these stars, the dance is held, and to the floor we are compelled. Okay, so 6 is R. I'm going to write this in my notes as well, because this is all over the place now. Okay, so music sheets. Did I write the music sheets anywhere else? No. I need to get back into the mail room, I believe. Okay, music sheets. Number 6 is R. R compelled. Gowns glide on and music swells, and at the end the clock strikes 12. What that means, only time can tell. 2 remain for one last dance and spin again around clock hands as they turn a second chance to rise above the falling sands, the true time lost in past romance. So 7 is true. Okay, I need to find whatever this is. Can I open anything here? Can't play. Is that a coin on the floor? That's so random. I like it though. Okay, let's see if we can get through this door. Okay. Should we... We can either take a risk or we can do a redraw. Let's do a redraw. Okay. Need to take a risk on that one. Okay, the kitchen. Cool. But the antechamber is still blocked off. Which is madness. Let's get some more steps. white and white. It's F. I don't know what it means. We can't get in the antechamber. Doesn't matter what we do. So I wonder if I've got to go in from the foundation, which I can't now get to. Okay, so let's go see about... I like that the ballroom gives me... Let's go see about going upwards from the... We have learned a bit today. What is this? Tie and tie? Another E? What is this? Okay, so we can get keys, special key, or a lockpick kit from in here. That's fine, I guess. Hose and house. That's a U. Can I go anywhere else now? Just 1 second. Back in 2 seconds. I'm back. Okay, so I think I've trapped myself into a corner here. I don't think there's anywhere else I can go. Thanks. I've got no more options.
Hello, Miss Chat.
Kaylee's here, and I'm stuck. I've got so much stuff. I really don't want to call it a day because I've got all the good stuff. I still haven't figured out what I'm meant to do with any of these vault keys. I've never seen a vault. We have unlocked a few extra rooms today. So we found the attic, we found the ballroom. So they're new. And I think I found another puzzle that I was meant to be paying attention to that I just wasn't. And we've also...
Have you found all that stuff?
What? I'm playing it for like 9 hours.
Get all my stuff to space.
Yeah, no, this is what I've just got in this round.
That's alright. Yeah.
Because I found the attic and the attic had 8 items in it.
Cheating.
How dare you?
Cheater, come to you.
Do you know what the worst part is? You can't get to the antechamber just by connecting to it.
Left to do all this.
I don't know. I don't know. This is, I'll show you because you're here. Courtyard, boudoir.
Yeah, you couldn't just do a straight path up and be like, hey.
No, I mean, you know, even if you could get a straight path up, this is what happens.
You have to put 45 rooms down then, really.
I don't know. Or unless you're not meant to get to it from here, then you've got to go. Because I've got the foundation which goes underground. So whether you're not even meant to get to it from this level, I don't know, because that foundation's got a lift that goes underground and there's a door under there that I've never been able to open because it needs a special key and I've never found it.
There is also some bullets ways.
Yeah, I know. And I don't know how to get to those outside doors either.
What day?
Okay. What time is it? I've got time for one more day. So let's call it. Let's try again. But at least we've learnt some stuff today. We've learnt some stuff. We've opened some more rooms. We've done some things. New rooms. We got 3 new rooms today. That's not bad for day 18. Still finding 3 more rooms. There's a little part of me that wants to start this again because I really hate where I've put that foundation. And I'm so tempted to just sort of like start a completely new run. Okay. So I don't think the paintings thing makes any sense right now. Because I wrote every single one I found out yesterday and it just, there's no way it makes any kind of word, any kind of sentence, any kind of anything. There's just no way. And even if it did, what's it for? Like, what does it mean? Okay. Let's start. Okay, we can stick a corridor there. That's a good shout. Let's open this door. What have we got? bedroom, nook, pantry, they're all going the same way, so we want to get stuff first, don't we? So let's get the nook, and then let's see what we can open up this side. Okay, so we've got the den there. Okay, should we go den or... Let's go this way first. I missed my metal detector. My metal detector was the best. The best thing. Okay, let's stick the bedroom there. Should we get the breaker room? Or the spare room? Let's get the breaker room for now. I don't really need to go in there just yet though. So let's pop into the bedroom. See if we've got anything interesting in here. Nothing I haven't seen before. Okay, the West Wing Hall is the only option if I want to go anywhere. Spare rooms. Okay. Maybe if we go in the parlour. See if I can brain out this stupid puzzle that's been plaguing me for the last how many days. Okay, what are our throw and row? Okay. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. How the hell are you meant to work out which is a lot? The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. The only one of the other boxes is false. That's got to be a lie, right?
Yeah.
Because it's the same.
It's impossible.
Which, if that's a lie, then one of these has to be true, which means this has to be the box. Brain, man. My brain. Just got the hallway. What do we have here? Tie and tear. That is going to... Are you joking? This is going to completely cut me off here. Okay, let's get the billiard room. Let's go and add some stuff together. Ooh, a coin. Ooh, basic candy. Okay. 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 18. No, I can't remember what I said about this now. I've already forgotten how I worked this out. (18 minus 16 is 2. 2 squared is 4. That was it. Okay, 18 minus 14 is 4. 4 times 1. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Oh, my brain does not. It's killing me with that square. Road and rod. Okay. Right, this has got me in a circle now, so we can go back down through the corridor. Bridge and Bride. We've seen that one. Let's get in the nook and get that key. Oh, there's a... what is that called now? In chess? The chap... no? Oh no, my brain. I really can't remember what it's called. The nook has the little castle guy. It'll come to me in about 75 hours. I need a sledgehammer. Okay, spare room, drawing room. The drawing room might give me some space. The spare room, Okay, let's get the drawing room. I still haven't worked this out. Bath and bat. There's something to do with these paintings. Those lines are not there by accident. What do they mean? Okay, let's just open the little doobry here. Not that I know the code. Okay, this room... I wonder if any of the others do anything. No? Anything magical happening? Okay, the gym, courtyard, pantry will go up. If we use the gym, then we can potentially open up a dead end and use it in that corner, but also we're going to lose a bunch of steps. Should we risk it? I can get steps back, surely. Okay. Right, so. Anything, any presents in here? No. Right, this is the one where we want a dead end. Okay, do we want to go for closet or storeroom? Storeroom's going to give me more stuff. So let's get the stuff. We've done stag and tag. Okay, then let's go and open the other door. Let's go spare room for now. Let's go chapel. I know that takes away some of my coins, but it does give me 2 more options for doors. The secret passage sounds like a good idea. The dark room again gives me a couple of options, but is a bit of a pain in the butt because I do have the utility closet. That means I do have to go back through the gym unless we can get really lucky and connect here. Should we see what happens? Oh no, the bunk room. Well, please. Wish there was more in here. You absolute pig. Clock and clock. Okay. Well, I'm fast running out of options. Okay. What have we got? Ooh, magnifying glass. I'll take it. Oh, if it's sage? Stage and sage? I'm going to put that down. Stage and sage. That would make sense. Where did I write it? Stage. I put flower herb. Maybe it's sage. They look like sage leaves. That would be a tea. Still doesn't mean anything. This is fine. Okay, we're going to go back to the chapel. We're on a last chance saloon here. Stealing all my money. And all my keys. Okay, pantry, boudoir. Dining room gives me lots more options. Let's increase the options. Have I got porn in the dining room in here? No. Pop the library in here, I guess. I don't think we're going to get very far on this run, so what's that? Coast and coat. Okay, we've read the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. We've read the drafting strategy. So let's read. Should we read the pump manual system? Let's read that next, I guess. Sounds thrilling. Oh man. Have I been in the study? I don't know whether I've ever been in the study. Should we open the study and see what's in here? There's a chessboard. Does that mean anything? I've been finding chess pieces everywhere. There's lots of blueprints. There's a big old safe. I wonder if the safe code is the one from the boardroom. No? Okay. Safe code in there? An apple. That will do. Oh, what have we got here? Okay, this is another clue to the pictures. Coat cat, cold old, sturdy study. Missing letters. What does it mean? Vial. Did I say vial when I did my other one? I did, didn't I? Vial. I don't know what the bath would be for that though. I mean, this is great, but it still doesn't tell me what I'm meant to do with these letters that I'm finding. I wonder if this... I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Okay, so every room has a pair. But what does it mean? Why can I spin that? You sure I can't play chess? Oh, hang on. 44 letters in the message. Oh my god, am I meant to be putting them in the order that they're laid out? Unused pairings. Face and ace. Oh my god, that's so dumb. And that's always going to be an F, isn't it? I need to draw a grid. Every day. That's got to be it, hasn't it? What are these unused pairings for? Don't tell me they're just there as a... Okay. What does it mean? Okay, so, oh, right, okay. So we kind of... Right, so what have I got here? The grid is 5 across every day by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 layers down. 9 9 up. Okay. And that is always, an F is always the reception area. Oh, flick now. "44 letters in the message." So I wonder if the rooms are the same every time then. Like, not the rooms, but the letter that happens in the room every time is the same. Because I'm a little bit stuck here. So, okay, so if we go... Oh, look, my brain's having to work now. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we do some grids. I'm going to have to do this every single morning, which is slightly annoying. But we do what we've got to do, right? Figure out the stupid puzzle. So if that's F, what room am I in? I'm in 4 down. Okay, so what letter was this letter? Stage and stag. So that is a G. Yes. And I wonder if it's a G every time. And the paintings in the room change because the space that you've put them in changes. Have I got to see anything else in here? Okay, let's go and see if we can add in a couple more letters. So this is going to make more sense now, isn't it? So that's coast and coat, which is S, which is here. Okay, let's check the dining room. Every room should have, okay, so we've got tent and 10, which is N, and that is underneath there. So hopefully, like, this will, can I open this door? Let's use a key. Right. Any way you look at it, I'm boxed in. So let's get the walk-in closet, and then we'll go around and we'll do the paintings. Okay, so we've got a cart. Where's the other painting? A cart and a chart, which is next to the dot. So that's a H. What did I actually get in here? Key. More keys. Is there anything we need to see on these? Okay, let's go and figure out some more. Because if the middle one's always F, maybe these ones are, maybe this one is always N in one variation or another. So let's do the chapel. The chapel has to have some, because it says every room. But I don't see them. They around somewhere stupid. I should have written down those. So it can't always be the same if there's no drawings in here, can it? Because that would mean this one then can move around. Okay, so we don't know what the chapel is. I don't know what the dark room is because I'm not going to be able to find that right now. Should we go back and get the unused? Got 31 steps. Now let's go guest bedroom. There's a pawn in here as well. Okay, this is one I thought was stage and sage. So this would be a T. And that would put me here. Because there's a lot of repeated letters. Right, no. Bunk room was lock and clock. So that one would be C. So that's directly under the dark room. So that is third one up. Second. Okay. And then we're going to have to go up and round to this way. Now this is another one I don't believe there's any drawings in. So this is another one where it could be anything. The gymnasium has cart and car. So that one would be T. Let's go in the storeroom. Stag and tag, which is an S. Then the drawing room does have one on here, bath and bat. So that's a H. So that's H. And then we've got to go down into the nook. Go back in there. And this is pin and pine, which is an E. Okay. And then we know this is an F. This is face and ace, which is so obscure. Right, should we go across the bottom and see if we can figure it out? And this could be anything, couldn't it? This has got to be pray. could it be pry? So that would be an A. Okay. And then across the bottom we've got desert and desert. So that across the bottom says safes. Okay, so we're kind of getting somewhere. Let's see about the West Wing Hall. And hopefully this doesn't change. Okay, so we've got plain and plan. So that would be an E. Plain, plan, E. Let's check the parlour. May as well do something useful with all my steps today. Crow and row. So that's that level. Crow and row. Okay. Where do we need to go next? Try the hallway. Okay, we've got tier and tie. So that would be an R. R. Where can I go from here? The billiard room. That's it. And that is road and rod. So that would be an A. Okay, so I just don't have the dark room. I don't have, oh, could go in the utility closet, couldn't I? In that corridor. Okay, so let's go back around, back through the hallway. Can't go that way. Forgot to check in on the little rooms. West wing. Okay, can't go that way. So bedroom. What's in here? Stairs. Stars. Would that be an I? Okay. And then that corridor, can I go in there? Oh, what's this? Bridge and bride. Be a G. Okay, so now we have something, 8 safes. Right. Okay. Makes perfect sense, I'm sure. That spare room is kind of screwing me over slightly. Okay. Well, I think we're onto something there. And I don't think the positions of the paintings change. I think it's just the rooms that they're in change because you've moved the rooms. So I'm thinking this is how we're going to figure it out. So we've got a bunch, and I'm sure because I've got CRAC, so I'm sure it's going to say crack 8 safes. Because have I found a K in the past? Maybe I haven't found a K. Maybe I have. Let me check my notes. Oh, there is a K. P and Peak. Okay. Sure. So I bet that's going to be the K on the end, and that's going to say crack 8 safes. Something, crack 8 safes. So there's 8 safes around the building, maybe? But this is going to give me a clue to it. Potentially. Right, can I go anywhere else? I think I'm trapped. I'm pretty stuck. So I think I'm going to have to call it a day. Do I have enough? I've got enough time. What time is it? 5 o'clock. I've got enough time for one more day. So let me just put a pause on this while I go and make a quick drink, and I will be back. Okay, right, sorry about that. I am back. We're going to call it a day. We're going to test my theory of the layouts of these rooms. So we're getting new rooms. Okay, new rooms. 1. Okay, I think that was just the study. Let's try again. I feel as if, looking at that, there could have been other ways to get F. But who am I? I don't know. Okay, day 20. Are we going to learn anything new today? I feel like we've learned a fair chunk. Fair chunk this time. So we've still got the face and ace. Let's open a door. Corridor. Can we see what's in there? If that's pin and pine, then we're on to a winner here because it's not going to change. So whichever one we've figured out. Let's get the nook. And then let's see what we've got over here. Okay, the spare room. It's going to help us get further up the building. Okay, let's go into the nook. Right, what have we got? Pray and pry, which is a... Right, okay, so this, I'm fairly confident this is going to be what it is. So I don't need to worry about the first 2 rows. We've got that. It says 8 across there and safes across there. And I think this word is crack. Okay. I'm going to go that way, or... Okay, let's get the bedroom, because either way we've got to go that way. Let's double check. Stairs, stairs, stars. I. Okay. Perfect. We're on to a winner. Okay, we could do the West Wing Hall here. This down here can give us a dead end room. Or not. Okay, let's take the... no, let's get the parlour down here. Let's just get the key. The problem is with knowing these rooms is I don't check. Look, there's a coin purse over here. Okay, that's going to give us more money should we need it. Right, okay, let's find the obvious light. This box and the white box are both empty. This box and the blue box are both empty. The other 2 statements have identical wording, which means this one is the lie. The other 2 are true, so the blue box and the white box are empty, which means the black box must have gems. She says. Perfect. Okay, so we can go back, do the spare, or let's go down to the corridor. Actually, we could carry on up here, couldn't we, for now? What do we have? Do I want to block myself off this early? This we could do, couldn't we? Let's go to storeroom. We already know that this should be a C, so crow and rogue, that's the perfect combination of things. Okay. So we've got to go back now to go all the way across? Oh no, I've gone the wrong way. Oh no, I lost a step. Okay. Should we go? Let's get me a couple of steps extra, going through the bedroom, through the nook, through here. Right, which way do we go? Should we go corridor way? Or should we go? Let's fill out iron pin. Right, okay. So I am confident now, 100%. That these stag and tag, yeah, these are going to keep spelling the same words. Okay, what's the best one to have here? The den. Okay, we've got a chest. That's great. Another gem. Also great. We've got this room. This room is tea, car and cart. Cool. Okay. We can afford to put the breaker box in here. I don't really need to go in there just yet though. And then let's see what we get for up here. So we've got the dining room. That would be a good shout. That would be a good shout because that gives us another 2 options for doors. We need those options. Okay, so let's see. Peek and P. So that is a K. Peek and P. So we've got crack 8 safes. That is. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Okay, the chapel, the dark room. This one's actually a good one to waste. Okay, so there's no point me going in there because that one is blocked off and that one is a key card which we do not have. So we can just avoid that room for now altogether. And our options are limited, so let's go in the library. Do I need the... I do need the code for this room. So we've got sand and here. So that was an S. Okay. I've got the magnifying glass. Although I already know. Right, let's see what this says about the pump system. Who's had this out? Not for years. Okay. The Pull Series 8. The EPCW pump system is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's indoor, in-ground swimming pool and spa. The EPCW system is also expandable, allowing you to use multiple pumps to control the water flow and volume to several different designated tanks and aquatic house features, be it an aquarium, fountain, or good old-fashioned swimming pool. Water level indications. Okay. Selection buttons. Source labels. Water control panel. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as a central hub to your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home's needs, one button for each different water source on the estate. The function is simple. Press a button to select the water source you would like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labeled Pool. Seems simple enough. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if the corresponding button is selected. After you have selected a source using the water control panel, the next step is to set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out. This will initiate water flow to or from one of your supply tanks. To tank, to selected source, pump lever. Okay, interesting. A pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water. Recommended for cleaning larger Olympic-sized pools. It's a tank switch. In these cases, the tank a pump is using can be changed by a simple flip of the switch. Quick start guide. Use water control panel to select water source. 2. Use pump lever to set water flow direction. Okay. Seems fairly okay. Normal. Fine. Okay, so we have to go this way. Okay, door is locked. We do not have pick. Chamber of mirrors. Observatory. The music room is going to get me an extra door. So that's the one we're going to have to pick. And I've never been in the music room before. So which room is this? I do need to find the paintings. So what do we have? Fire and fur. Is that an E? Let's try an E. Okay, what is in the music room? Ooh, we've got more of these. Okay, so number one. Number one is first. That is the bold. Right, so let's... One. First. Number two. Words. First. Words. 3. On. First words, 3 on. First words on. The. First words on the are true. Okay, let's just double check. First words let's just read it all the way through, because just in case there's something else I need to know. Find here within these first words sung the key you seek in major tongue, but half the sheets are missing from the 4 you hold, the rest far flung. A half note held is quite the pun. Among this scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys. In bold words sung by you and me, a fractured note, an urgent plea. In bold words sung, I do repeat, the ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune, and likely going to get your due, and all the rage that will ensue, while working on this simple clue. White pages lined with melodies do hide the words we've come to seek, and from our choice among all these, we write down one that seems to be the loudest type with ink that bleeds. Okay, so what do we have? A key. What is this? Denoted in verse. Okay. What does that mean? Denoted in verse. Where's my special key? Do I have to play the... Okay. Oh. We have the key to the secret garden. Can't steal anything. Denoted in verse. Does that mean inverse? Denoted in verse. I don't know what that means. Okay, let's try and go up here. Okay, we're gonna have to go to the chapel, I guess. Yeah. Let's just check around. See if there's anything useful. Okay, let's try this door. Okay, let's not go that way just yet. Let's go, maybe we do want to go that way. This is a free, okay, the hallway. The hallway's going to give me 2 more options. And then, let me just see this. Safe, 8, crack, B, H, G. Okay, so I've already got the code from in here. Stage and stag. Oh, maybe I've got that wrong. Stage and stag. Maybe that's an E. Maybe that's an E. I think that might be an E. I think I might have gotten. Okay. Let's go this way. Use special keys. Should we try and use the secret garden key? Oh. What does that say? Spread fruit throughout the house. Not mad. Not mad. Okay, what do we have out here? Okay, we have this symbol. This symbol has been around a bit. No wonky bricks. What does this do? Oh. Okay. Don't know what that means. Maybe I need another puzzle. Okay, if we go down, so this one maybe. Let's just try the other door, see if it opens automatic. Okay, so this is going to be a blocked, so we could use this to get the closet. We can use this to, okay, so this should be an N in here. Actually, is there any paintings out here? No. But this should be an N. 10 to 10. That should be. Maybe it's a T. I think that might be a T. I think I might have been getting these wrong. Either that or it's changing and I'm confused. Okay, well it's best to double check then. Can I steal fruit off? No. Okay, let's use a key. Use a billiard room. This is going to help me because this I don't have the letter for. So this is plain and pain, which is an L. Okay. Just double check. What do I have? Anything? Right, let's do the puzzle. 9. Okay. 10 minus 6 divided by 2 is 4. Okay, 3, 5, 6. 6 times 6 is 36. Divided by 2 is, no, times by 2. Okay, so it's 18. No? Did I? Right. Okay. 10 minus 6. I got excited then and I didn't really think it all the way through. Okay, so what did I say this was? 10 minus 6 is 4. Times 2 is 8. Divided by 2 is 4. Okay. So we got 3, 5, 6. 6 times 6 is 36. Oh, I missed this. That's why. Minus 20, which is 16, times 2 is 32. Divided by 2 is 16. Couldn't see it then. Okay. 10 times 10 is 100. Minus 30 is 70. Divided by 7 is 10. Okay, we got a couple of keys. Let's do it this way. The kitchen's the only thing that's not going to dead end us here. So we can get the letter out of the kitchen. That was L, I'm sure. Plain and pain. So this is flan and fan. Flan and fan. So this is another L. Okay. Gonna spend some money. Don't need to really spend any money right now, but we've got the kitchen just in case. Let's go this way. Security might be a good shout here. Okay. Does that mean the dinner's been served in the tiny room? Oh my god, it's so far away. Okay, what are my crown and crow? So that's an N. Where am I? I'm here. That is an N. And both of these require me to... Have I got the utility closet? I've got the box. I need to go all the way back down. That's annoying. Stupid building. I should have just turned it off, shouldn't I? Because why didn't I just do that? Okay. So we can go back to the hallway. Billiard room, secret garden. Hallway. And open this door. Oh, the lab might be a good shout here. Which is this going to be now? So, where are the pictures in here? Okay, we've got plane and planet. So that puts me at a T there. Let's use a key. Courtyard and the study are going to lock me in, so let's get the courtyard. There are no paintings out here, are there? So I can't tell what letter this one is going to be, this space. But let's get that shovel. An unremarkable rock. Is there one more? I thought there were 2 diggable spaces out here, not just one. Okay, let's try the door. Boudoir. At least gives me an option, and we can get the... Okay, so time and tie is M in that space. You can get the gem out of the... because we've cracked this code already. We can get that gem. Is there anything else around? Oh, there's a key on here. Okay. Let's try going up. Secret passage. The drawing room gives me options. I may have very little options going forward though. But this also can give me a okay, boat and bat gives me an A there. Is there anything else around? Okay, so let's try this way. This way. Okay, the observatory, the gymnasium. Should we get the bunk room just so we can get the letter? And so we can get some more steppies. Okay, what's the letter in here? What's this? That is the house. House and hose. So a U. Okay. Anything else in here? Money. Let's try the other way. The study will block us off. That will block us off. The office will send us back down. Okay. I don't have the gems for that though. I'm gonna have to go with the mage chamber here. We haven't... Okay, staff notice. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All living staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November the 6th. Mrs. Babbage. Okay. Not ideal. What is this? Ooh, hello. Anything? Mila? Do we have some paintings? We do. Chart and cart. BH. Okay. Try going this way. The study, the observatory. I can only get the study here, so let's get the study. What does that mean? That's obscure as all hell. There's an apple. Is it to do with the hat? Is it to do with what do they call it? What do they call those headdresses? Do they have a specific name? Is it something to do with the way that they're facing? Is it facial hair? Oh, is it chief and chef? Chief and chef would make it I. Okay, that took me way too long. Oh, yeah. Chief and chef. Oh, that was painful. Is there anything else around the room now? Oh my god. You know, you look at something for too long and you're like, duh. Should I write those down? What does that spell? Does it spell anything? Does it spell okay, let's write it down. G G, sling, sing L, crowd, croak D. That doesn't spell anything, does it? Groan, gown, R, snack, sack. No, that doesn't spell a thing. Can I go anywhere else? I don't have any keys, and I think I needed a key for the chapel, didn't I? I don't know whether I've got enough steps to turn the utility off and on. I would have thought so. Okay, I think I am at an end of the day, so I'm going to leave it there for today. I'm going to save and quit, call it. Today's not the day, but we've learnt a lot today, and I think I've gotten most of the letters. I think. So I'm going to go and see if there's someone we can raid really, really quick, whilst oh my day, what a day. Let's pop into somebody else playing blueprints. Okay, so as always, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for all of the support, and I will hopefully see you in the next video, which will probably be next stream. Probably it might be tomorrow, but I have got quite a bit of work on tomorrow, so it might not be tomorrow till late, or I might be Friday now. So as always, thank you so much. I'll see you then. Bye.